They told you we were separate. They told you our stories didn't connect. They told you Harlem had nothing to do with Harare, that Chicago didn't speak the same language as Conakry, that your pain in Oakland was different from our pain in Ouagadougou. They lied. And not just any lie. This was the lie that built empires. The lie that stole gold, that stole futures, that stole generations. But here's what they never saw coming. You and me. Together. Right now. Watching this. Breathing the same fire. Fighting the same fight. I'm talking to you. Yes, you. Scrolling late at night. Headphones in. Heart heavy but still beating. Still believing. Still hoping that maybe, just maybe, someone out there sees you. Feels you. Knows you. That's me. That's NextGen Traoré. And if you leave now, if you click away, you'll regret it. Not tomorrow. Not next week. Right now. Because what I'm about to tell you, Burkina Faso looked across the ocean and saw you. Saw your grind. Saw your genius. Saw how you turned pain into platinum records, into billion-dollar brands, into global movements that shake governments. And I looked at Africa, our soil rich with gold, cobalt, lithium, life, and I said, why are we begging? Why are we bowing? Why are we letting them write our story? So in 2022, I stood up. French troops? Gone. Mining contracts? Rewritten. Ministers' salaries? Cut. So we could build schools instead of palaces. Why? Because Africa's wealth belongs to Africans. Not Paris. Not Beijing. Not Washington. And your power? It belongs to you. Not their media. Not their labels. Not their fake narratives calling your protests riots and me a dictator. Same script, same fear, same system trying to keep us small. But we're not small, we're a storm. And when your culture, your music that runs the world, your slang that becomes global language, your style that defines generations, links up with Africa's resources, our land, our spirit, our refusal to bow, that's not an alliance, that's an earthquake. And China? They built their America speaks, the world listens. And when Africa rises, the ground shakes. And when we link, there's no stopping us. They want you distracted, scrolling, arguing over nonsense, buying things you don't need, watching garbage that numbs your mind. But not today, not now. I need you right here, eyes locked, heart open, spirit ready, because what comes next? It's bigger than a video, bigger than a channel. This is NextGen Traoré calling you home, calling you to rise, calling you to remember who you are. You think they let this video trend? You think they want you watching this? Nah, they're already trying to bury it, shadow ban it, age restrict it. But you're smarter than that. You found this. That means you're ready. So I need you to do something right now. Don't wait. Don't think. Just act. Smash that like button. Not for me, for your people. So YouTube shows this to your cousin, your homie, your sister, your block. Then drop a comment. Just type, I'm ready. Let me see who's awake, who's locked in, who's ready to build the future they tried to steal from us. And if you're really with it, share this. Send it to that one person who needs to hear it, the one who's tired, who's lost hope, who needs to remember their power. Go, I'll wait. I'm not going anywhere. This is NextGen Traoré, and we don't run. We rise. Together. You feel that? That's the shift. That's the moment the system started cracking, because you didn't scroll away. You stayed. You listened. You felt it. And that's how revolutions start. Not with guns, not with speeches in fancy halls, but with you and me, right here, right now. Choosing to say, I did. They feed you growing up? What story did they make you believe about yourself, your people, your worth? Type it below. Don't hold back. Let it out. This is your safe space, your war room, your family. This is NextGen Traoré. And you're not a viewer. You're a soldier, a builder, a healer, a leader. And this This is just the beginning. You still here? Good. 'Cause I knew you would be. I knew the moment you hit play, you felt it. That pull, that whisper in your spirit saying, "This is for you." And it is. This isn't just a video. This is a homecoming, a reckoning, a calling. They spent centuries trying to erase the connection, shipping us across oceans, renaming us, reprogramming us, making you believe your ancestors were gone, lost, forgotten. But they're not gone. They're right here, in your walk, in your talk, in your music, in your rage, in your joy, in the way you survive when they said you wouldn't, in the way you thrive when they said you couldn't. That's African spirit. That's African genius. That's African fire burning in you right now as you watch this. And me, I'm just the mirror. I'm the voice from the other side of the water saying, I see you, I feel you, I am you. This is NextGen Traoré. Not a channel, not a brand, not a personality. This is a movement. And you're not watching a movement. You're joining it. Right now, in real time, with every breath you take while listening to me. They want you to think this is impossible, that Black America and Africa can't unite, that we're too different, too far, too broken. But that's the lie they need you to believe, because if we link, if we truly, deeply, spiritually, economically, culturally lock in, there's nothing they can do to stop us. Nothing. Slave songs into global anthems. You turned street corners into stock markets. You turned pain into power every single day. And they hate that, because your power doesn't need their permission. Your culture doesn't need their approval. Your genius doesn't fit in their boxes. And when that genius, your music, your fashion, your tech, your hustle, links with Africa's gold, our lithium, our land, our raw, unbreakable spirit, that's not a partnership. That's a prophecy coming true. That's the dream our ancestors died for. That's the future they whispered to us in our sleep. And it's happening. Right now. Through you. Through me. Through this video. Through NextGen Traoré. Don't look away. Don't mute it. Don't minimize it. Lean in. This is your moment. The moment you've been waiting for. Not to be saved, not to be led, but to rise, to lead, to build. I didn't come here to ask for your attention. I came here to claim it, because you owe me nothing, but you owe yourself everything. And that means staying right here, not skipping ahead, not checking your phone, not letting distraction steal this moment from you. This is sacred. This is war. This is family. So I need you to do something. Again. Right now. Hit that subscribe button. Not for views, not for numbers, for legacy. So you never miss a call to action. So you're always first in line when we move. So your children can say, my parent was there when it all began. Subscribe to NextGen Traoré, because this isn't content. This is curriculum. This is strategy. This is survival. And if you're really with it, if you feel this in your bones, drop another comment. Not just, I'm ready. Go deeper. Tell me, what's the first thing you'll do when we win? Build a school? Start a business? Go back to the motherland? Free your mind? Type it. Let me see your vision. Let me see your fire. Let me see your future. And share this again. Not just once, twice, 3 times. Send it to your group chat, your family thread, your mentor, your mentee. We don't wait. We create. We don't beg. We build. And what we're building, it's bigger than borders, bigger than banks, bigger than their fake flags and fake freedom. We're building a new world, where Harlem trades with Harare, where Atlanta invests in Accra, where Brooklyn mentors Bamako, where your pain becomes our power. All back, every drop, every dream, every dollar, and you're not just watching it happen, you're making it happen, with every like, Every comment, every share, every second you stay locked in, that's your contribution, that's your legacy, that's your revolution. So tell me, what's stopping you from going all in? What fear are you still carrying? What lie are you still believing? Burn it. Together. This is NextGen Traoré, and you? You're not a viewer. You're the victory. You're still here. I knew you would be. Not because you're loyal, not because you're curious, but because your spirit recognized the call. This isn't entertainment. This isn't content. This is your ancestors whispering through the screen. This is your future. They tried to shadow ban it, age restrict it, drown it in algorithm noise. But you found it. That means you're chosen, not by me, by the movement, by the mission, by the fire that refuses to die. In you, in me, in every black soul who ever refused to kneel. This is NextGen Traoré, not a YouTube channel, a war room, a sanctuary, a launch pad. And you're not a subscriber, you're a general, a healer, a builder, a truth teller, a world changer. And what we're doing, it's already working. Every lie, a defiance. They want you to believe you're small, that you're alone, that your voice doesn't matter. But look around. You're not alone. Look in the comments. I'm ready. I'm in. We winning. That's your army. That's your family. That's your proof. The system is shaking. China's sweating. The old world is crumbling. Why? Because you didn't scroll away. Because you stayed. Because you believed, even for a second, that maybe, just maybe, this was real. And it is. Realer than their money. Kicking out foreign troops, taking back our minds, cutting fat from government to feed schools. That was just the spark. You're the wildfire. Your culture, your music, your slang, your swagger, your refusal to die, that's the fuel. And when that fuel meets a peaceful, powerful, prosperous, pan-African takeover, they'll call it dangerous. They'll call it radical. They'll call it unrealistic. But they called Harriet Tubman unrealistic. They called Kwame Nkrumah dangerous. They called Malcolm radical. And look what they built. Look what they freed. Look what they inspired. You're standing on their shoulders. And it's your turn to reach higher. So I need you to do one final thing, go to the link below. Join the NextGen Traoré Inner Circle. First 1,000 get the free Pan-African Power Blueprint. How to invest in Africa, how to repatriate, how to build businesses that feed our people, not their pockets. Tap it, claim it, use it. This isn't charity. This is strategy. This is legacy. And if you're really ready, if you feel this in I want your truth. I want your soul. I want you to answer this and answer it like no one's watching, like no one's judging, like this is between you and your destiny. What's the one lie you're done believing about yourself, and what's the truth you're claiming instead? Type it. Let it out. Let us witness it. Let us celebrate it. Let us build on it. This is your altar, your testimony, your turning point. And I'll be reading every single one, replying to as many as I can, because this isn't a video. This is a vow. A vow between you and me. Between Black America and Africa. Between the to divide us. They failed. They tried to silence us. They lost. They tried to make us forget. But we remember. We rise. We link. We win. From Brooklyn to Bamako. From Atlanta to Accra. From Kingston to Kinshasa. One fire. One fight. One future. And it starts. NextGen Traoré. The revolution isn't coming. It's here. And you're leading it. So go ahead. Answer the question. I'm waiting. We're all waiting. Your truth is the weapon. Your voice is the victory. Type it. Let it roar.